Hi everyone and welcome back to our Crybaby Whims challenge. I'm so excited to be back and I'm so sorry for the wait. If you don't know, I was away for the entire August and I could not record while I was away. I thought I would be able to, but it just could not happen. So yeah, I'm really sorry the wait was so long, but I really appreciate your patience and we are coming back with a really special and probably really intense episode. We'll have a lot happening today. I played maybe a day or two off camera just to have things moving, and Lauren's and Lewis's relationship has suffered quite a bit, and Lauren even has this flirty spouse thing around him because she saw that he was texting Annette. That's pretty much all that happened, but now she actually has, surprisingly, fear of being cheated on. Lauren, how can you be afraid of getting cheated on? You are the one who started all of this. But they have been arguing in front of the children quite a bit, and the children definitely noticed as well. I mean, look at their relationship. It's really not that good. And she has also fallen out with Annette kind of badly. But that's not really something I planned for it to happen. It just kind of happened, so I'm just trying to help you catch up. But that's pretty much everything. But today is also Olivia's birthday already, which reminded me, you actually haven't seen Elliot as a teenager. So let me just show you. I don't really want to go into cast right now, so you can just see him like this. I'm gonna go into cast later for Olivia's birthday. He is so cute. He's such a perfect mixture of Lauren and Lewis. I cannot believe it. And also, this is his teen room. It's still kind of quite kiddie because he only just aged up to a teenager, but it's a bit more grown up than it used to be. And he also has this little picture with Cheyenne because they're such good friends. I feel bad for really pushing arguments. It's not really happening naturally. I have to push it, but we are really at that point where I have to do it. Oh, and Olivia is watching them and she's kind of old enough to understand that this is not normal. Oh no, both of the toddlers are watching. No. He's still upset. He's really angry around Lauren, and she's super sad around him too, even though she wants to talk over relationship fears with him, which is interesting, but it's starting to look quite pointless really. Right, Lewis, you should go to work. So Lauren, I can have you take care of the toddlers and hopefully prepare everything for Olivia's birthday so she has a nice birthday despite all of the issues at home. Oh, she's even feeling kind of sad. But Lauren, why don't you actually call Justin? I could even invite him over. I don't think he's at work. Yeah, he's not working, so let's invite him over and he doesn't have to justify himself to Annette anymore, because if you don't remember, they actually split up in the last episode and Annette was pregnant with someone else, but I don't know if she had the baby already. I guess I'm not gonna check on MCC. I should probably check on the family tree just so I don't get any spoilers. It looks like she didn't have the baby yet. Oh, and Blaze also aged up to a young adult, so I gave him a mini makeover, so we'll see him around eventually. And didn't he get someone pregnant? Is that child born yet? No. So we have some babies to... I don't know if we have babies to look forward to necessarily, but some babies coming. Oh, and she's not currently wearing them, but I changed Flora's glasses, so she looks a lot cuter now. I'm also gonna show you that once Olivia ages up. And Justin should be right here. Where is he? She wants to kiss him immediately. I love them. There we go. He is here, so let's invite him in first. And I mean, I guess they're still hiding, but not really. Honestly, at this point, if Lewis came home right now and saw them, it would just be like, yeah, we're done anyway, so who cares? But at least this also gives Flora a chance to hang out with her real dad, even though she doesn't know. And I guess I will keep her from knowing, because in the challenge rules, I think it's kind of unclear if she knows. So yeah, she's probably going to be confused for like most of her life. But for some reason, she always felt a really strong connection with Justin. I'm going to keep it that way for now. And while they're playing like this, let me just tell you, if you don't know, that on my community tab, I have a couple of posts about Crybaby Whims, specifically some, I don't know, like a mini prequel series. It's not even that. It's not that deep. Maybe 4 or 5 community posts, maybe 6 at this point. I don't know how many I'll upload before this episode. But just some little things like how Justin and Lauren met, how Lewis and Lauren met, why these two broke up in high school, just some little things like that. So if you're interested, go in my community tab and just scroll around for a bit and you'll see. If you like the series and you'd like info on the characters, definitely check that out. You'll probably enjoy it quite a bit. Anyway, wait, what's happening? Where is Justin? What is he doing? It's kind of getting also late in the day. Even though things are weird at home, I still don't want kids to just see Justin here. She wants to propose to him, but she can't because she's already married, of course. But it's kind of interesting that that's on Lauren's mind, definitely. What are these two gonna do together? Oh, she just wants to talk to him. Maybe just say goodbye to Justin and send him home. Just have a quick little chat, talk about the party that's coming up for Olivia's birthday, and then say goodbye. And speaking of the birthday. Lauren, how about you go take care of yourself really quickly, and I would need you to actually make a cake then. Olivia's feeling sad again. I know it's because she's hungry, even though she's eating right now, but still, I think she's just old enough to see things are weird around the house. And even Flora is kind of angry because it's just messy. I know she's hungry, but let me just pretend for a bit. But Lauren is trying to make them feel better, so that's really nice. Even though she is the one who started this entire mess, but still, she's trying. Oh no, you know what I just realized? I really need to work on Lauren's aspiration, and she needs a child with an A in high school, so I really need to make Elliot listen to the teacher, even though he's gonna be home in like 15 minutes. Oh, but he's gonna be on a B, so that's great. I think it'll be kind of easy to get there, but Lauren's aspiration is one of the only things we have left besides divorcing and moving, and this aspiration is like difficult. We need a child with an A in high school, and like mentor a child 3 times, that's whatever, have a child complete an aspiration, which is going to be a bit of a pain, but this, have a child or grandchild reach the top of a career, that is worrying me so much. So when I switch to Flora, I will still have to work on this, I guess. I'm really worried about that part, so if you have any advice, please let me know. And once everyone is home, we can do well, we're not gonna do like a birthday party, but I guess Olivia does need to age up. Oh, weird, Blaze is calling Lauren. Are you serious? Agnes Crumplebottom has asked me on a date. Should I say yes? Blaze, what are you doing with your life? Like, absolutely yes, I need to see it, but what? That sure is something. Imagine if he married her. Oh my god. Lewis is back from work, and oh, you're feeling so tense. What's wrong? Looming anxiety from a dead-end job. I guess he's really not feeling that good because he didn't get that promotion. Once he is ready, we can do Olivia's birthday, so maybe that will make him feel a bit better. I think it's finally time. So, Lauren, why don't you help Olivia blow out her candles? No, Lewis. I think Lewis wants to do it. You know what? Fair enough. I think Lewis should do it actually, because he did pick her up, and he's feeling so awful about his job and pretty much everything. So maybe you can help Olivia blow out her candles. That's fine. There we go. Olivia is gonna be a child already. I feel like she hasn't been a toddler for that long. Maybe I say that for every sim, but with Olivia, it really feels like it. So I really wonder what she's gonna look like as a child. And since her traits don't really matter, I'm just gonna randomize hers, and she's gonna be neat. That's so nice. She was angelic as well. That makes a lot of sense. Actually, this would be really smart. Since I need to have a child complete their aspiration for Lauren's aspiration, I'm gonna pick an easy one with Olivia because I don't want to wait for Laura to be a child. I really want to make this happen as soon as possible. So let's do creativity. I think that's relatively easy to do. So let's all have some cake, and as usual, I'm gonna do a cake over. And here is Olivia as a child. She looks so much like Natalie, so I feel like they're gonna look quite similar. I don't know what it is about Lauren's and Lewis's children, but they really look like a perfect mixture of both of them. They really, really do. And also, as promised, while I'm in cast, I'm also gonna show you Elliot a bit closer. Honestly, his eyes are really, really small. I don't know where he got this eye shape from. I think I kind of looked around in the family, and Brian, Lauren's brother, has really similar eyes to this, so I really don't know if that's how things work in The Sims, but I guess he did get this from his mom's side, but not specifically from his mom, maybe from his grandfather. And lastly, here is Flora in her new little glasses. She is so adorable, and this looks so much better than the ones I put on her previously. And I didn't do anything with the room, I just gave her a bed to sleep on. It's really not worth it to remodel the entire room now. Oh, Lauren, why are you feeling so sad? Oh, from a birth control, that's interesting. Maybe while she's feeling so sad, she could also just do a bit of arguing. Maybe that will make her feel better. It's probably gonna make her feel worse, but she's not really thinking clearly, so she's just annoyed that Lewis is around at this point. So they're just gonna argue in front of all the children on Olivia's birthday, which is so bad. This is like the last thing they would ever want to do, but it's just happening. They just can't hold it in anymore. All the children left. Elliot has even picked up Flora and put her to bed. She doesn't need to hear any of that. Oh, and Arturo just aged up to a child. We've never really seen much of Arturo. Oh, and I feel like Lewis is most definitely talking to Annette because I see that he's gaining romance with someone, and Lauren immediately wants to demand a temporary separation. That's definitely on her mind. Oh wow, they've only had a couple of mean interactions, but their relationship is horrible. They're having an offensive conversation in front of Elliot. They now despise each other. They do nothing but argue. So if they despise each other, what's the point of being married? As a final thing for today, he is finally ready to say it. I don't think I'm Flora's father. Lauren will probably deny it still because she's not really ready to admit it, I don't think. Oh, Lauren woke up feeling super sad. Why are you crying in bed? Oh, because of the birth control still. That's making things even more difficult for her. But everyone else is getting ready to start their day, and I believe it's Olivia's first day of school today, is it? Oh, it is definitely. Right, and I need to work on her aspirations for sure. So she needs to draw 2 pictures while inspired. She can definitely do that once she's back from school, I hope. That's something I'm gonna work on today. Remember the days when they used to hide in the bathroom to argue? Those days are long behind them. Interesting. Lewis is saying to Lauren, hey, this drama isn't my fault. At least not completely. I'm allowed to feel bitter about what's happened between us. That is so real and fitting this situation. Oh my god, their bars are fully in the red. Oh, and unrelated to their mess, Olivia is off to her first day of school. I hope she'll have a lot of fun. And Lewis, do you work today? You do. At least we'll have some peace over the day, and we'll only have these two hanging out actually. 2 gents hanging out together. I think this is the first time she's been alone in the house with Flora. Even more perfect timing to invite Justin over. Oh, she's feeling so sad. Hopefully inviting Justin over will make her feel better. As soon as I said that, she turned flirty, so I guess I had the right idea. Oh, and love day is tomorrow. They will definitely spend it together. I don't know if they planned anything, but they definitely will be together. Regardless though, it's not really making her feel any better. Probably because she knows that this is only temporary. He's gonna have to go in like 2 or 3 hours. It's not really the best way to live your life, right? And Justin also sees how awful Lauren is feeling about this, so he's insisting even more. Just move. Just move in with me. I moved. I have a house now. Just come live with me. But it's hard to arrange all of that, especially with 4 children and basically no money. This is all the money they have for like bills and stuff. She feels like she just can't leave. She's super unhappy, and she sees that all the children are starting to be unhappy, which is super worrying. She's even talking about simoleons, like, I don't have any. I can't go anywhere. This conversation upset her so much that she's on her way to cry it out in bed. But see, even this toilet, I know she can repair it, but she doesn't have any skill. It's so expensive to replace though. Oh, this is wonderful. Elliot is gonna reach an A today, so that's 1 milestone aspiration completed for Lauren, and then we need to work on Olivia's aspiration as soon as possible. There we go. Lauren finally completed her aspiration milestone because Elliot is an high school A student. Amazing job, Elliot. Oh, and Blaze is calling again. Oh, I forgot about this already. You won't believe it. Agnes Crumplebottom is such a sweetheart. I'm in love. I never thought I would see a notification like this one, but congratulations, Blaze. But Olivia, let me focus on you today really quickly. So let me just have you grab a meal and do something fun so you can go draw. I need to get you inspired first though. I think a thoughtful shower should help. Elliot, what's wrong with you? No. Why are you mortified? Stop looking at me from having a mood swing. You know what? I'm not even surprised you're having a mood swing because your home life is a mess and another toilet is broken, another really expensive repair. Oh, this is just not easy in any way, is it? Blaze just walked in and asked if Lauren wants to be best friends. She was never really that close with Blaze, but I guess he always did approve of her and Justin's relationship. He always kind of knew and felt okay about it. So, you know what? Of course. I don't mind at all. Blaze is just so nice anyway. Lewis is home from work and he only made 400 simoleons. Oh, and Olivia, quickly, you are inspired to go draw whatever, something. As soon as she finishes that, I should probably make her do another one because she needs to make 2 of them. Olivia, don't act out. I know things are really difficult, but I really need you to be creative in a different way. Since you're still inspired, let's have you do another one. No way. When Lauren is just standing outside feeling so flirty, Justin is walking by. You know what? Just go talk to Justin. It's not like Lewis would care if he saw you. He'd be kind of mad, but he knows it's happening, so it's whatever. Is it just completely out of line that they're straight up flirting in front of the house? Like in front of the house while everyone is home? Yeah, probably. I don't think anyone's gonna be walking in on this, so that's something at least. And no one is around these windows, so yeah, no one sees them anyway. Oh, never mind. Lewis is right there. He can most definitely see them. Okay, so that's definitely another reason for Lewis to be kind of angry. Oh, there we go. Olivia did finish her drawing, and that did help her pass this step in the aspiration. So she needs her creativity to be on level 5 and play with 3 different toys. That should be super easy, shouldn't it? No, don't be making a mess. Oh my god. You know what, Lauren is probably a bit of a stricter mother because her mom was super strict. So maybe let's have you get grounded because you definitely should be. So let's ground her for making a mess. Elliot is getting a call from Cheyenne. Yo, no one else is going to be home tonight. Let's chill. Kind of a strange message coming from your cousin when you phrase it that way. Oh, this is the new teen thing. He could sneak out, but Elliot is a good kid. He would probably just ask Lauren to go. You're even being so good that you're doing your homework with Flora sleeping, who you probably put to bed in the first place. You can ask for permission to go to event. And Lewis is walking in. Oh, don't do that. You will probably just start arguing. Oh, they actually do need to argue because he saw her kissing Justin in front of the house. That's like a really big reason to argue, but I need all of this to be over first. So ask for permission to go, and hopefully she's gonna say yes. She doesn't really have a reason not to. Oh, it looks like he can go. That's wonderful. I didn't get any pop-ups or anything, so I don't really know what is happening. I'm assuming he can just go, so yeah, I don't know how to send him though. I've never done this before. Oh, am I being quite silly? I don't know what to do now. It's fine. He can just see Cheyenne whenever, I guess. It's such a shame though, because she definitely said yes. Olivia is feeling super sad and oh no, Lewis is drunk. He probably said something to Olivia that upset her. So while this one is drunk and this one did something she really shouldn't have, I think it's definitely their prime time to argue. He is finally straight up just gonna say it. I saw you with Justin. Like, what are you doing? And there's really no denying this. There is no way that she could get away with this again. But she's saying, you're worrying over nothing. We're just friends. And she's even trying to flirt with him. Lauren, what are you doing? That is just way too much. Maybe she's just really lucky that he's like super drunk, so he just can't even think clearly. Otherwise, this would have gone really differently. They probably would have divorced right this second. Blaze's child has just been born. Presley Roca with Nina Roca, aka Nina Caliente. Interesting. Oh, and Annette's baby has just been born. Nina. So she had a little baby girl. And this entire situation is affecting Lewis in a really interesting way. He has been eating cake and putting on quite a bit of weight lately. He used to jog every morning, but now he's just eating his feelings away, I think. Oh, are you kidding me? The shower broke as well. The funds are really melting in this episode. What is even happening? Lauren is feeling hopeless as is. This is really not looking good. Oh my god, Justin, what are you doing? Why are you here? I mean, Lewis is gaming there, so he didn't see him, even though he's gonna go to work like right now. Why? Justin thinks Lauren is swell and wants to become best friends. Is that why you walked into the house? Oh my god. I mean, sure, but oh my god. Lewis walked out just in the right second to miss Justin being in the house already. What? Anyway, finally, let's just go out on that date. And she took him to a lounge in Tortosa. They were here last time. She really enjoyed her time here, so she just wanted to go again. And they have a lot to do here, so they can spend their entire day here. And this setting is super romantic. Oh, come on, you just sat down. I wanted to have a good look at you. Oh, Blaze's girlfriend is walking in. Wait, oh my god, what? Agnes, what are you doing? Are you not happy that Lauren set you up with Blaze? What? What just happened? Oh my god. Agnes, get out of our date. Is she gonna beat us with her purse like that the entire time? Just go away. I don't want to deal with that, please. But anyway, while Lauren is feeling super romantic, Justin is definitely feeling like this is a good opportunity to discuss moving in again, because that's obviously something really important that they need to do. But Lauren is just still scared. It's getting worse and worse at home, like every day. It's just scary to go, especially with 4 children. I think that's Lauren's biggest concern. If she didn't have any kids, or if she only just had one, it would probably be a lot easier, but now she has to change the entire life of 4 of her children. So even though they're having a really nice romantic time, it's still kind of stressful because they need to go through this conversation and I guess plan everything as well, because Lauren is kind of getting ready to take that step, but she's still not sure. And Justin says that he has pretty much everything planned and that he does have a house now and everything is ready, but he just can't quite convince her yet. Elliot performed like below average on his exams. I didn't even know exams were today. I don't know how that works. His home situation is really affecting him. Below average? Elliot? Like seriously, he's a genius. Justin is so utterly smitten with Lauren that he is proposing marriage. Wait, how is this possible? Lauren is still married. Of course. Lauren just got engaged to Justin. But she's still married. Lewis is still her spouse, but she's engaged to Justin. I mean, I'm kind of sad that he didn't like kneel down and everything. That would have been a really nice interaction. They just kind of agreed upon it during the conversation. I cannot believe they just got engaged. That's literally like a bug. It's not even possible in the game, but she was thinking about it earlier today as well. I mean, that probably means that she agreed to move out, right? I can't believe that just happened. So yeah, definitely. Why don't you go and celebrate this with a little woohoo before you go home? Even though like at this point, it doesn't even matter that you have to justify yourself to Lewis because you're gonna have another husband soon. He's talking about moving. Are you serious? I feel like I'm just observing the game doing its own thing. The game is just doing this for me. I feel like I'm watching a movie. The date apparently didn't really go well, which is interesting considering that they got engaged. I need to repeat that all the time because I just cannot believe that happened. But yeah, they sure are celebrating, so good for them. I'm gonna give them some privacy. But what's gonna happen now? Because I was kind of thinking they just get divorced tomorrow and she leaves on Sunday because that will be her birthday when she's an adult, and she's supposed to divorce once she's an adult. But now I think I'll have to move everything a day forward. Most of the bugs in this game are infuriating, but bugs like this one, blowing my mind completely. Engaged. From engagement. These Sims are engaged to be wed. Save the date. Save the date for the divorce first, Lauren. Oh my god. But yeah, anyway, I guess say goodbye to your fiance and go home to your husband. And now, back at home, we have a completely different story because Lewis here has been back from work for quite a while. He knows that Lauren is kind of missing. She just went somewhere. So he will definitely think that Lauren has a lot of explaining to do, but she doesn't really even care that much anymore. They are definitely not gonna have a very pleasant evening, let's just say it that way. So let's just immediately jump into arguing, especially about parenting. How could she leave Flora in daycare all day? Isn't her job to be a housewife? How is she doing this? This is like the only duty she has. That's at least what Lewis is thinking, but Lauren doesn't even really want to be a housewife. That's a completely different story. At this point, I don't even think he cares really about the affair because he knows that it's going on. He is absolutely fed up with Lauren. And for some reason, divorce is still not... I mean, I guess it's on his mind as well, but it's definitely going to be on his mind once he finds out that Lauren is engaged to his brother. I still cannot believe that happened. It's literally impossible. So I don't even know how Justin managed to pull that off. And these two are doing homework together all by themselves. I absolutely love that. Despite everything, kids are doing really, really well, which is surprising. I am missing it. They just became enemies. And yeah, I think Lewis has really had enough, so I'm just gonna send him off to go somewhere, I guess on a vacation spot, just so he's away for a while. Oh my god, why are they actually like physically fighting? Lewis would never do that. Oh, but Lauren beat him up anyway, so. Okay, Lewis, you absolutely need to go. I need to send you off somewhere. Can you go anywhere for like 12 hours or so? That would be kind of ideal. I'm just gonna send him off for like an entire day, but I'm gonna bring him back in the morning. But he's just decided that he needs to leave the house for the night. He can't be around Lauren anymore. Oh, and Olivia, oh my god, I really need to work on your aspiration. So I need you to play with another toy and you need to build your creativity. So I guess I'm gonna have you... I mean, you could just play, that also helps. And what else do you need to do for your aspiration? Oh, we're nearly there though. Play an instrument for 5 hours. Oh, I need to get her an instrument then. Draw all 5 pictures, which is not that bad. And max the creativity skill. Oh, we really need to work on that, like really hard. But I would say that Lewis and Lauren have basically split up at this point already. I guess we'll do the official divorce tomorrow. I wanted to wait. It's Saturday tomorrow, and on Sunday it's Lauren's birthday, but I think we'll have to do it tomorrow because there's no way. How could I play off this entire day of them still staying married after everything? There is no way. I know it's only like 6:30 on a Saturday, but I feel like I should wake all the children, and while Lewis is still not home, maybe explain the situation and maybe pack up your things, we're leaving today, which is super like intense to just say to your kids, but it has to be done. Well, everyone is awake now, so Lauren, I need to find an interaction that would kind of make some kind of sense of this. She could talk about the fight just in general, not like that physical fist fight that they had, which I still can't believe, but she could tell the kids about that and announce the engagement. I don't know how they'll take that though. And talk about getting out. Tell them that you'll be moving, unfortunately. That's just how things have to be. At least these three need to be informed. Flora is maybe still a bit too young to even understand, so maybe she won't. I mean, she definitely would mind changing her entire home and everything. I don't know how to prepare Flora then. But they kind of are taking it well. They probably know that it's for everyone's well-being. I don't think anyone had any negative reactions. They just seem kind of shocked, which is expected to say the least. They're taking it quite well. Before Lewis comes home, let's pack up all the things that we need, which will be the family photos. I will take all of them, even if they have like Lewis in them. And Annette, I don't think she would even want any pictures with Annette at this point, but I just kind of want to take them anyway. Even these photos with Lewis, I want to keep everything. It's a bit weird maybe, but I want to keep everything. The wedding photo Annette gave her in the very first episode, I'm gonna take it just because it's a funny memory, but I don't think she really wants that in her house. So I can't really grab this one into the inventory, unfortunately. So I think we are fully packed. I took pretty much everything I could. Oh, the house is looking so bare and sad now without the photos. That's so weird. And now that they're ready, I think Lewis is ready to come home. He's returned home. He's super sad. You know what? I'm super sad seeing this animation as well, so I don't even blame you. I think it's time for Lewis to find out about Flora. They both had some time to think about it. Lauren probably wants to tell him before the divorce. It's only fair. Lewis is gonna be like, look, I need proof. Am I her father or not? Because if I'm not, we're obviously done. But if I am, I don't know. Maybe something could like happen to make this work, but probably not. So are they gonna go take the test now? Oh, she just straight up told him that it's not his child. I guess we'll have this divorce a bit early because there's really no point in staying. And Lewis probably also noticed that she packed up her things. Oh my god, are you serious? Literally when I was about to go divorce them, Annette just pulls up like, what are you doing? Are you here to watch the show? Like, what are you doing? Because I mean, there's like that annoying glass door, so she will be able to see this. What, did you just come check if Lewis was available already? Are they actually gonna do like a proper spouse swap? Lauren, wait, Lauren. I think Lauren is really not ready for this. What are you doing? This is such a weird way of coping. I said Lewis was the one eating his feelings away, but Lauren is really trying to one-up him. Anyway, let's do a quick little divorce. I can't believe I'm doing that this way. Let's just separate permanently. There's not really a need to do it angrily, but just say, look, I do love someone else. You already know who I love. I'm gonna go live with him. We might even get married. I'm sorry. It is kind of weird that they're doing it in front of all the children, but maybe it's good that they definitely know that this is happening. Oh, Lewis refused. Oh, his negative feelings are too strong for that. There's no staying in good terms now. I didn't even think that would be possible, so Lewis definitely took this harder than I would expect. While Annette is still here, I think Lewis would invite her in just to spite Lauren, because he is super mad at her right now. It's messed up that he's doing that in front of all the kids, but it's just the way things are now, I guess. Oh, he can announce the breakup. Annette will probably be super happy about that. Lauren, you're gonna go cry in bed, but you probably shouldn't because it's not even your bed anymore, I'm sorry. It is kind of weird that Lewis is staying in this house because it's technically still Lauren's house because Lauren's parents actually bought this house for them. It would make sense for Lewis to leave. He lost his entire family already, essentially, so losing his home would also be just too much. Lauren, it's time to go. And she is gonna be taking all of the children to go live with Justin. She's not gonna take any money because they didn't really have a lot of money to begin with anyway, so she probably feels bad taking it because she wasn't working anyway, so it's all essentially Lewis's money. And here we are in the new house. I cannot believe we are here right now. I'm not even gonna show you the house or anything, but we still have something else to do today. So Justin is here to welcome everyone into their new home. But yeah, I'm not gonna do like a little house tour or anything right now, but I do need to do something, which is have 2 birthdays happen. The last thing I will do today is age up Lauren and age up Flora. It is 1 day early, but Justin kind of spoiled my plans. So Lauren, blow out your candles first. There we go. Lauren is becoming an adult now, and Lauren aged up. Quickly, let's just add some more birthday candles because I need to share this cake with Flora. And I think Justin should have the honors to actually actually age up Flora. So there we go, Flora is blowing out her candles in her new home, actually living with her real father, and she's aging up to a child right now. Oh, I need to check her traits and everything. I actually don't know. So her traits are supposed to be unflirty, loves the outdoors, and cheerful. I'm gonna give her loves the outdoors right now because her toddlerhood so far was kind of messy to be cheerful, so loves the outdoors kind of helps her cope with things because everything was so complicated so far. But there we go, Flora is a child now, and I'm gonna stop right here. I'm not gonna show you the house, you're gonna see the house in the next episode, but from what I can see right now, all the children have adjusted kind of so far. I mean, we've been here for maybe 2 or 3 hours, but everything is kind of okay. Probably because they know Justin, they kind of could see this coming for a while, so it's not even that big of a shock, even though they are in this new big huge house, which again you will see in the next episode. But until then, thank you for watching. I hope you had a lot of fun, and I hope this episode was worth the wait. I enjoyed it so much. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss anything, and I will see you in the next one. Again, thank you for watching, and goodbye.